Windalikkerz. Double thumbs up. Comment up below who you could have won. Buddy onion bag.
Pike interrupts this time. Happy days. The weather's shit. The fish probably aren't biting. But at least we're not in clown world. Let's go and see if we can catch something, can we? Woohoo! Pike interrupts us. Camping. We're going camping. So, we've got the battle bus full of shite. Yes, the battle bus. We're going fishing, we're going to try and catch some, but if not, we're not in clown world, so I'm going to enjoy myself anyway, like I always do. So I've got my driver control, that's all folks, driving spectacles on.
In a quarter of a mile, use the left lane to take the M56 slip road.
Kiss me arse, Ethel. Stop gobbing off. Let's go see if we can catch some fish. If not, we'll have some lovely culinary delights. In the meantime, let's watch out for all these fucking bellends driving cars. River piking. So we're there for a couple of days, maybe 3, maybe 4. Yeah, do a little bit of river piking. As you can see, all this whatever it is. There's a grass lawn in the middle of the river. There's one over there and one over there. So good little spots for putting a bait out. But in the meantime, we'll do a bit of gardening. Gotta make a runway when we come sprinting down here like a herd of 1,000 gazelles to smash into them 30-pound plus pike that we're going to catch. I'll try not to catch too many, lads, alright, because I don't want to get tired. And never buy a Gerber machete because they're absolute wank. Bear Grylls, you full of shit, mate. Ooh, sun's going down. Time to drink my own piss. Right, there we go. Little bit of undergrowth clearance, and now I'm going to get my bivvy out. Yes, I brought the bivvy. I thought, sod it, I'll have a 4-day bit of luxury. Bivvy and bed chair. Yeah, not lying on the floor like a fucking tramp. Right, so get my gear out and I'll see you in a minute, kids. Tip top, top bomber, come and have a look at what you could have won. Sun's out, fucking plums out. But the sun's not out, you stupid imbecile. Fucking simpleton. Just doing some proper technical stuff now. Splicing lead core and stuff like that. Sticking ball bearing swivels on. And I'm going to chuck him in that river and see if we can catch some pike. But in the meantime, I'll just play around with this, get some rigs sorted. I've got some dangly bits here, all ready to go. They're the traces, all pop up. I'm just rigging one rod up now. Get an old a running rig on there, as per usual. and then we can do some fishing. Camping. Right, the traces, or the rigs, whatever you want to call them. Oh, a little bit of a technical fault on the lights in there. Same old, they're just made out of different materials, that's all. So we've got a pop-up on the end, they're all pop-ups. Yeah, I think that's about 25mm. And of course treble hook, which is semi-fixed, semi-barbless. That's it, that's what I was looking for. That's that medical grade stainless wire, very flexible and soft. It's nice, I like that, but the other two aren't made out of that. Obviously second treble, same again, semi-barbless, and then I've got me casting up, which is air rigged on. And I'm using mackerel, and they're going to be popped up, probably wafting in the current like so. And on the other end is a ball bearing swivel. Okay, super. So that's the rig, they're all the same, just made out of different materials. That one's made out of, I don't know, 7 strand, that is, not coated. That one is coated, it's coated stainless, that. So, but they're all the same. Yeah, all popped up, all 3 of them. Happy days with the 3rd casting hook on. So I'll get the old Kevin's out in a minute, get this tied onto the 3rd rod, and then we'll go and lob them out and think about where we're going to put them. Problem we have though is, of course, barges, boats going up and down here, but it is October and I haven't seen one yet, so they might not be milling about, and I haven't bought any back legs to pin it down to the deck if one does sneak up on me and try and bum lump me in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? So we'll lob them out, we'll just have to keep me lug holes pinned for barge wankers. Right, let's go do some fishing. Come on kids, it'll be fun, he said. Won't catch fuck all, but we'll have a go. Right, let's have a mooch in the bag of tricks. This is a golf bag. Spider's webs are optional. I got this from TK Maxx about over 15 years ago. Anyway, we have got some fresh sealed frozen mackerel. Fresh frozen mackerel. Yeah. So we're going to lob them on. And think about where we're going to put them. So I think left hand rod's going off these whatever they are. That big pile of lettuce there, and then we'll go off the lettuce off the other side. And if Kev don't catch any pike, it's not the bait. I think we'll put one in that hole, one off the bed of lettuce. Suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Well, that's not, apparently. Right, let me get these rigged up and we'll lob them out. It looks like Mother Nature's going to empty her vagina on us very shortly. So, all running rigs are the same. That's just an homemade, whatever it is, lead. Made in a bit of pipe. Kev's going out there to do the business. There we go. That is going to catch me a 30. I shit you not. Do my best not to fall in as well. I think I need a bit more of an oomph there, don't I? Let's get the others out. Right, no sooner had I cast out, good old barge comes floating past. Managed to get the rods in just in time. I was in the car there, mooching about for a bit of brew kit, and then I heard the trundle of a river barge. So I come sprinting down here like a herd of 1,000 gazelles. Yeah, managed to get them 2 rods in, just dumped them down there, so it's time cast out again, isn't it? Literally 3 minutes after I put them in, walked up there, went to get some brew kit. I can hear a barge. Back down, oof. So I've got my rigs and bait back. Right, start again. Right, lobbed out again. Start again. Just lost the bait. I have to go and get some more. Time for the brew. Happy days. That mug's getting on for 20 years old as well. What should we have? I think it's coffee. It's time to chill for a few days, isn't it? You never know. Might even catch ourselves our Esox lucius interruptus. Not filter coffee just yet. Not Level 7. We'll have one of them in the morning. I don't want tea bags either. I could do with some Ackerbilk. Have a couple of spoons of that, my old mucker. Get that in there, the old spunk trumpet, that's the ticket. And then a little bit of cheeky bugger. Wildlife. Yeah. There we go. Brought the Trangia stove. Yeah. I've only got a little bit of gas left in that Chinese thing I've got. It's still going strong now, getting on for 3 years now, probably more. But we'll go for the Trangia. Proper bit of kit. Not cheap now, tell you that, kids. Mind you, I got mine in Sweden, 15 years ago. Right, sit and wait. Kettle's boiling. and throw it everywhere. Steaming. Cheeky little jacuzzi, not a jacuzzi, what the fuck's it called? Sauna going on. Super. Right, have a brew, chill out, put my feet up for 10 minutes. Something not that then. It's wobbly. 7 o'clock. Probably something swam into the line. Certainly wasn't a take. But I got a few beeps and not the indicator out of the clip. Sounds promising. Did I shine that in your face? Well, we got a bit of a tinkle there. Well, actually it was a brrr, and then just stopped, knocked the clip out, so I reckon something swam into the line. Either that or an eel took it, tried to swim off, and then dropped it. I don't know. But either way, it was music to the ears. As I say, it's 7 o'clock now, so I think it's time to get some dinner on. I might even shut that door because it's getting a bit fresh on the old cojones. And I've brought mud all into my bivvy now, like a troglodyte. Right, what should we do? There's just another beep on the rods there. Just a couple of beeps. So obviously it's just got dark. Seems to be livening up out there in that river. Let's see how it goes, eh? I don't know if it might be eels. If it is eels, we can have a bash for them tomorrow. Maybe one rod for the eels tomorrow evening. Dirty, slimy, horrible, long, hook swallowing bastards. I've just turned the oven on, warmed myself up a bit. I've not got a dirty, great big campfire to hang around tonight, have I? So it's either getting me fart sack or spark the trangia up, which I've just done. It's pasta and chorizo. Well, Hungarian sausage or whatever it is. But that's what's going in the pan. Nice and quick and simple. All that juicy fat in there will add flavour to my pasta. And I'm slobbering like a Windalikkerz. There we go. That'll do. £50p pasta. Culinary delights. I'm still slobbering like a Windalikkerz. Oh yeah. Bit foggy in here now. What's the ticket? That'll do me, Professor. Oh. Whoa, warm in here. Oh. Right, let's get some scoff down my neck. Well, it's morning. I hate mornings. Mornings is shit. I do hate mornings. I've never liked mornings. I'm not a morning person. I get up in the morning. Some people are dead bouncy and bubbly and lively. I'm not. I'm just a mong. So I'm having a brew. That tends to wake me up a little bit. There's a bit of cold water in it. I've just made a brew. I've left the Trangia going. Oh, slop it everywhere. Okay, I'm fat all over the fucking table. Oh, for fuck's sake. See what I mean? So, oh, never mind. I've got a cloth. Because I'm a cloth person, you see. Cloth person. What's a cloth person? Oh, fucking hell, that's all I need. I've got a dodgy light as well. I've got a dodgy light. There must be a connection and the snapped, broken, the little copper plates in there. And if you nudge it, it goes out. Mind you, I've had it a few years now anyway, so it's done well. Watch this, I'm going to burn my flaps now. That's all I'll need this morning because I haven't put enough cold water in. But we'll see, won't we? Oh, it's not too bad. So I'm going to sit here like a mong and wake up. We didn't get no fish, we didn't get any beeps, and didn't hear them anyway because I was snoring like a fucking donkey. It's lovely and warm in here, so I'll leave that tootling for 5 minutes, and then we'll have me brew, stick another snooze in because I'm dead hard, and then I'll go and recast. Obviously I got up this morning for a man piss. The weather's nice, and I mooch around the rods, you know, make sure one, they're fucking still there, and two, that they've not been activated in any way, shape or form, which they haven't because it's me, isn't it? I'd put my fucking daft hat on, but it's too warm in here for this. And then we'll get some semblance of order of the day. Oh my god, look at the time. Right, piss off. Oh. Yeah, I'll go and reel them rods in a minute. I'll take you with me so you don't miss it. Don't worry, you can come with me. And we'll see if the eels have been at it. So if the eels have been at it, there'll obviously be teeth marks. If not teeth marks, they'll have just been chewed to bits and it'll be very obvious. Yeah, but we will inspect for teeth marks. Yeah, because the teeth marks, yeah, can be one or two things. Yeah, it can either be eels, yeah, or hungry scousers. Fish. Oh, no, it's Welsh fish. No, mackerel. Oh no, it's Welsh mackerel. Yeah. I'm just checking to see if the wheels are still on my car. Could have been some hungry scousers swimming down the river last night, you never know. Oh, missed him, didn't I? It's a passenger cruiser. Oh, look at them all. It's a passenger cruiser. Look at all the little sheep going up and down the river, having a good look at the vegetation. It's a water taxi, and here comes another. Right over my rods. Better get ready. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to pull them in, but I better be ready. It should be deep enough there. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Right, let's get them rods in. This one's only down here. Not been touched. Not been touched. Not even the eels have had a go. Well, maybe there, but that don't look like teeth marks to me. So we'll say that's not been touched. I might just lob it a little bit further out this time actually. Let's go on the edge of the river lettuce. Try next one. That doesn't feel like there's a fish on the end of there. That feels naked. Yes, that one is naked. But there's a fish on this. A dead one. Look at the state of that. That is eels. That's been out there all night. That's what the beat was last night. And all that's left is the skull. That, gentleman, is eels. Now we know where the other one's gone, don't we? Right, so if we put it in the middle, we get plagued by eels. We put it within the margins, let's say, don't get touched. And look at the mess of that. Look at the state of that rig now. Actually, it's not too bad, but they have completely annihilated that mackerel. The only thing left is its skull. Let's just tangle, there we go. Let's put this over here. So now we know. Now we know. If it goes into the deeper water, eels. Hello? Eels! And if we keep it in the shallow, nout. Right, well, better get a couple of more Kevins. Yeah. Might have a go for eels tonight. Rig some eel rigs up. Gonna need some more bait at this rate. So, yes, looks like we've got an eel problem. Well, it's not a problem, is it? They're eating the bait, that's it. Right, so I might need some more bait. I think I only brought about 12 with me, and I'm going down very rapidly. Okie dokie. But we can save one. I've got some sprats in there. I could hook them up on little rigs and have a little dabble for the eels later. I've got a couple more rods there. I don't know what they are, inside sleeves, and I don't know because I've not been out of them sleeves for donkeys. So I don't even know what's in there. I've just got 2 rod sleeves with rods in. Yep. So we'll have a mooch about. We'll have a think about eels, them slimy eels. Yes, you know I'm going to have one hanging out of me pants like that. There wouldn't be much difference between a 4-pound eel and myself, would there? Nut sacks. It's the Saturday sheep bus. Look at them all. Wave at the sheep, everybody. Hello, hello, Karen. Hello, how are you doing, Karen? Lovely day. It's boat Karen today. We've got dog walking Karen. We've got can I see your manager Karen. We've got cycling Karen. We've got walking down a country lane Karen. There's lots of Karens today. It is on a boat Karen. Oh, time for some breakfast methinks, but I'm not doing it on the Trangia in there. Yeah, I'll do it on this MSR Whisper light, but I'm not lighting that in there because it needs priming first, and this wouldn't go well in a bivvy, would it? You got to heat the pipe first with petrol. Yeah, I do use actually. I've only done that to show you what happens when you light it with the petrol. I usually put a little bit of meths in the cup. You don't get black smoke. You don't get a dirty, great big flame. It doesn't look like the Towering Inferno. And then all the dog walking Karens ring the fire brigade on you, because that's what they do. Because they're fucking retarded. And then we'll get a blue flame in a minute. We start cooking, and there we go, super. So we're having a bacon, butcher's bacon, none of that fucking inject it full of water shite, and we'll have them on wraps rather than bring bread. I like to bring wraps, so we'll have a couple of bacon wraps. And now I have to get the Teflon done out. Top bomber. Right. I need some oil. To the oil factory. Well, I've been to the oil factory and now I'm back. God, to tell you, that was a bit of a jog. That was a bit of a jaunt. Good solid bottle these. They have orange juice in, but they're really solid. So I saved these ones for putting oil in. Good hard bottles. I don't know what they're called. Don't know what orange is. I've cut the label off. Good for putting oil in them, lads. Solid. And then we'll need some bacon. To the bacon factory. Oh, there you bastard. There you are. Right, I've been to the bacon factory. Yeah, we ushered them in. We slaughtered them. We butchered them. We bagged them up, and then I stuck them in this little bag, and then they came back. Yeah, I used to be a pig, that. Suitable for vegans. Oh yeah. You know them nauseating tossers on the internet that just like to gob off about everybody that eats meat? Look at that lovely meat. Whoa. Got a big knife stuck in its throat slit, hung upside down, bastardised, and then sold to us meat eaters for food. Look at that meat, you veggie bastards. Look at it. Used to be a pig, that. Oh. Let's make it crispy. Nah, let's not make it crispy. Let's have a... I'll start off with two. Don't want to be greedy. Don't want to be greedy. That's what vegans eat, that shit. Fucking leaves off trees. Here's another one. So if any vegans come down, I've got a bit of moss and a couple of leaves for their breakfast. They could have that, can't they? Oh, nom nom nom. Save that for them. Just in case any come down, you know, to complain about the bacon. Top bomber. Right. Off with that, on with that. Chapati's own bargains, 8 for 89p. Full of E numbers. It's got E471, E330, E500 and E415 in fucking bread. Now I bet you a pinch of salt to a bottom dollar piece of shit, whatever the saying is, I'll Google them and they're not very good for you. Crystal, come here. Oh. Crystal, what's this? Come here. One dog. You get stabbed. Yeah. Get Crystal on a lead. We want Crystal on the barbecue, do we? Hey? That wouldn't be cricket, would it? Fucking crystal. Fuck off, crystal. Greasy bacon on the chapati. Should put some curry powder on it as well to make it authentic. Yeah, they'd probably start selling them. Curry bacon butties, authentic from Bangladesh. Take them out, shove that in. Come here to get away from that shite. Crystal came round earlier. Crystal run round there, didn't see me sat in my bivvy. Only movement would have gave me away. You know, as I draw me sword. Here endeth your first lesson in consequences of your actions. Butcher's bacon. Time for a cheeky grandad nap. Right, it's 4 o'clock, getting dark already. I'm going to make up some eel rigs. I'm going to fish with two rods tonight for the eels because they just smash the pike rigs up, don't they? Yeah, we're not getting any pike. I don't even know if there's any pike in this stretch of the river. I just thought, river, let's come down and have a go. As it is, I don't know of anybody that fishes this stretch of river for pike. I know the pressure angle, yeah. They match fish on here and they fish for carp as well, so I might have a go at that next time. But as it stands for pike, I haven't got a clue. Just come down and have a go. If you get one, you get one. If you don't, you don't. So, yeah, don't know much about pike on this stretch of the river. So we did find out last night, or this morning, should I say, that yeah, looks like there's eels in there. I had a big eel last time I was here. I was doing a wild camping vid, didn't I? I had that big eel on. So I'll make up a couple of eel rigs and I'll fish with 2 rods on the eels tonight. So probably won't get any sleep. I'll leave one out for the pike. Yeah, there's been boats going up and down all day. In the space of about 15 minutes, I shit you not, about 8 boats went up and down there. Even our Windalikkerz bus went up again. Yeah, well, loads of Windalikkerz vanilla flavour, strawberry flavour. Go on the other side, Maud. They've got raspberry windows. And yeah, that came past again, and I was waving, going, hello, poor people. Hello, Windalikkerz. And they were all waving back like good little sheep. Anyway, moving on to the rigs then. So what I'll do, I've got a bit of gear out, and I'll make 4. Actually, I'll make 4, because if you know about eel fishing, yeah, they'll smash the rig to bits or swallow the hook. One of the two. Right, let's get jiggy with it. Let's get riggy with it. Fuck off. Right, because it's eel rigs and they're probably going to get smashed to bits, I'm going to use some cheap wire, which is Berkeley nylon coated. It's only £20. I've got £30 in there, but yeah, it's just cheap stuff. I'm not putting the expensive Pike wire on there for eels to chomp on it. So we're using that. I'm going to use a single hook, of course, not trebles for the eels, because it'll be hard enough trying to get the hooks out anyway, let alone a treble. So these are the ones I use for that casting hook on the rig, on the Pike rig, which are long shank, Camasan, interned eye. Okay, that's them. Didn't come in that box. I just cut the packet up so I know what's in there. 745s. That's what I use. Yeah, B745 carp specialist, size 2 with the interned eye. Super. I'll use them. I'm going to crimp it on, obviously, so I've got my Chinese crimping tools, which are bloody good. Yeah, that's them. If you can find them on eBay, they are good crimping tools, them guys. They've got 2 different sizes for basically big and small crimps. Yeah, but they do a good job, because for years I've used a little bit of wire cutters and I nick it with wire cutters. Never slip, but these are the dog's testicles. Yeah. So if you see a pair of black and red crimping pliers that look like that, I don't know if you can see with the light, because the light is fading outside. I've got my 12-volt illumination system illuminating the boudoir. So that's them. I've got 2 pair of them. One goes in my wild pike fishing bag, and then all the shite we bring for this goes in this box. Oh, I should have said my rucksack. Right then, guys, so what we'll do, we'll start building some rigs. A bit of shrink tube and the likes of. Very simple. Very simple indeed. Right, it's a little bit of a how's your father. Let's pull that out of there. Doesn't need to be that long, I don't suppose. I'm going to fuck my scissors up now by cutting wire with it. Because wire cutters are in there. No, they're not. They're there in front of my face. There they are, in front of my boat race. So I had a mongy moment then. That's them Windalikkerz on fucking bus there. That's them. You ruined me. Right. So we need, this is a 1.35mm crimp. That goes on there. Oh, I can't see diddly squat here. And then on goes the old Daffy Duck. In there. Back through. I can't see jack shit here. Hi, Jack. And that might be actually. They might be a little bit too small for this size. Let's see if we can squeeze that on. It doesn't look promising, that kid. So 1.35mm crimps. No, I'm going to have to go for something bigger there, guys. Can't quite get it over. I can get it on, but it won't slide over as easily as it should do. So, let's go rooty toot tooting in here for some more crimps. Oh, and as if by magic there's some on the top. Oh, excellent, there's some more there. Happy days, right. Let's get some test tubes. I had loads of them when I worked in Sweden. So let's get a few of these out. I'll put them on my table. I haven't got a little tray for putting my usual bits and bobs in. Oh, I'm throwing them all over the floor. It's alright, I've got millions of them. Millions, John. Fucking millions. Right, let's pop that off. Let's put a better one on. And then we might be able to start looking like we know what we're doing. Hang on, this looks... that looks about the same size, actually. I need something bigger than that. Oh, here we go. These are a little bit bigger. Let's see. Yes. That's what we're looking for, kids. They're probably about 1.5 mil. Chucking crimps everywhere. So we'll stick that one on there. Get that back through there. And then we should be in some semblance of order in a minute. Just had a coffee. Now I'm doing man burps. I should have put my headlight on really, but then it'd be flashing in the camera and all you lots will be having fucking epileptic fits on your furlough couch. I'll leave it a little bit of a loop so there's a little bit of movement there, yeah, and then we'll crimp that bad boy up. It's a small crimp, so I'll use the small jaws. There we go. Happy days. So that's crimped on there, and then we'll just it's got a little bit of movement. Put a little bit of shrink tube on there. And then with that long shank up, at least I've got something to get hold of with the pliers if they do take it down, because the bastards for doing that, eels. I fished for them in Sweden, eels. Got some big ones there. You'd think, wow, big eels in the big lakes in Sweden. Actually, it was a canal in Gothenburg city centre was catching big eels. So that's the little rig. It has got a bit of movement. So we've got a bit of movement there as well. And then obviously I'm just going to put a swivel on the other end. Same as. So we'll get ourselves a swivel out of the Hong Kong Fooey Book of Kung Fu Tricks. Let's use some cheap shite. There we go, cheap shite. Let's not put a little bit of that. So a crimp, a bit of shrink tube, and a swivel. Bend that over. In we go. And again, just them small jaws. There we go. Bit of shrink tube over there. Just to tighten it up, it just stops any tangles as well if that tag end of the wire catches on your line or whatever. Or frays and you stick it in your fingers. There's another one. When the tag end frays and you get a bit of wire and it sticks in your finger. So there's my eel rig. Now all the eel anglers are going to go, that's not an eel rig. I couldn't give a fuck. That's what I'm using. And I'm going to make another 3 of them. A little bit of fish on the end, so we don't have a blank. So we're not really camping. Hang that on my light. Make 3 more. Top bomber. Right, so I've made 4 rigs. 2 of them I didn't put string tube on. Couldn't be arsed. Yeah. The other 2 have though. So we've got 4 rigs for tonight. Probably all of them will get smashed up. Hopefully they will. But we might have a fish on the bank. Well, not so much a fish, but a fish that looks like a big willy. Yeah. Big willy! Massive willy. Right, I think it's time to get some dinner on. What are we having today? I think I'm gonna have myself. Oh yes. I think it's gonna be a venison casserole. Oh, it's a venison casserole. With loads of veg and venison. All the way from Sheffield. Sheffield venison. Oh, add a bit of garlic. Oh, yes. Ooh, top bomber. Yay. Right, let's throw all that back in there and I've got it out. And we'll get chomping some scoff. You know it makes sense. Where's the other bag? He's here. What have we got? We've got a bit of... Oh, a bit of shin. A bit of shin. Some squirrel and pigeon in there too. And a bit of front leg. I knew there was some more hiding in there. A bit of front leg, a bit of shin, and the shin's off the front leg. So it's a bit of both. Right, let's get chopping. Ding ding! Whoa, blood everywhere. Need a mop and bucket. We have food for days. Few herbs, few spices, few bouillon in there. Get it on the old MSR whisper light and leave that simmering. In the meantime, I'm going to need a bit of a tidy up. Blood and guts everywhere. Karen's dog gets a whiff of that, they'll be all over it, won't they? Yeah, and getting hoofed in the ribs. So we better clean it up. Oh, now I've got pins and needles. Oh. Fire up the panzers. That's normal. That's why don't buy one if you want to use it in your bivvy. It'll set the place on fire. Fantabulous. I'll have a couple of garlic. Ooh. Couple of garlic. A vegetable. And is there a beef in here? Oh yes, there's one. There's a beef. A vegetable. And a couple of garlics, methinks. There we go, happy days. So a few stock cubes, or whatever you want to call them, need replenishing. Ooh. And give it a good stir. Happy days. That's it. It's eels.
Got it? No.
No. They've smashed that dead bait up. Look at the state of that. That's what's left of that dead bait.
Yeah.
Eels again.
Right.
That was a full mackerel.
Was it?
That was a full mackerel.
Yeah, but
They've smashed
not
it to
gonna swallow it,
bits.
is it, that?
So all that was left this morning was a head.
Yeah.
All that's left now is a tail.
Right.
That's it. Right, that needs untangling. Right, well that's coming off. We get the eel rigs on.
Don't use that map because there's no maps to it. Just try by memory.
See what the state of this is.
People say to me, how the hell do you find your way back here? We've come back through about 2 spots.
Well, they haven't touched that one, have they?
No, probably still down there hungry.
They haven't touched that one. That one's not been touched, but the other one has, well, they bum raped it. Tell you, Pete. They bum raped it. And this one
Hey?
hasn't been touched either. His arse is hanging out like, but that's about it. Right, it's dark o'clock, it's 7:15. Yeah, I got one fish back, this one hasn't been touched, the arse is hanging out like. So I'll chop that into pieces and I'll put a couple of rods out for the old eels. Oh, it's looking a bit feisty now. Right, I had a battery issue there, so they're a bit late now. I got caught up gassing. Yeah. Get a bit of that through the skin, and there we have it. A lovely bit of eel bait. And I got another bit there. That should bring them in. We're getting ding-dongs on that, and I'll pull my rods in. Right, let's lob these out. It's pitch black. And we'll just chuck them into the channel there, because that's where they seem to be eating all the bait. Right, that's the rods out, alarms are on. Sit and wait for those nasty eels now. It's going to be fun in the dark, innit, with an eel. Be a right cake and arse party. Won't it? That didn't take long, did it? Oh, that didn't take long. And we've got an eel. Must be 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Oh, it's an eel. I'll have to stick over here, I think. It's not a blank. I'm getting tangled. I'm getting tangled. There we go. An eel. Come here, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Come here. Could do with a glove. Come here. Oh, he's a right bastard. Come here. Oh. Let's just shake him off. Let's shake him off. on, in you go. Back in, tangled me to fuck. But it's not a blank! I have a fish. I am a fish catching extraordinaire. It looked like a big penis and now I've got to get all this untangled. Bollocks. So I've just chucked them back in, and before I could get the second one back out again, it's off again. Well, let's see. Oh. Oh. Oh, we're in again. We're in again. Oh. I'm not sitting in the bloody rods. Oh, this is a bit bigger. Handle these with. He's a whopper! Come on. Look at that bastard! Woohoo! Oops! Oh, now he's dancing. Now he's dancing. Come here. Fucking nuisance. Ah, you're a nuisance. Slimy horrible bastards. A couple of pound, right? He's getting himself all fucking tangled up now. Oh, these are a fucking pain in the ass, these. Come here. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. There we go. Let me switch my lights off. Maybe a couple of pound. He's got a wig on. Yeah. Happy days. It's not a blank. Go on. Covered in slime. Right, it's going to be like that every 5 minutes. I'm going to leave them out for now, because I'll be up every 5 minutes with them. I've had a couple now. I might come down later on and have a little bit more of a ding dong. So, we've had 2 eels within 10 minutes. That was not a bad one there. Must be a couple of pound, £3. Yeah. Solid, wriggly, and covered in shite. Happy days. Right, come back to my boudoir for a rest. Oh, and it's another. And I was just getting me pliers. And me rag. And it went off. 10 a penny these, like. Which I thought that. It's better than now, isn't it? I'm just getting my cloth. There you go. Go on. Come here. Happy days. Go on, get back in. Right. Before I put it back in, that's 2 rods out now. We've smashed my rig to bits, but never mind. I'll go and get my cloth and I'll go and get my pliers and then we'll sit down here and just wait. Right, I've chucked them back out. What we'll do, we'll sit here and just wait for them. It's not worth going back up there because as soon as I sit down I'm back down again. So I've got my rag, got my pliers, we're all sorted. Yeah, should have brought them down to begin with, but shit happens. We'll just wait for them to go beat now. Yeah, catching eels on purpose. Whose idea was that? Right, oh, what have we got here? I'm going to be covered in snot and fish and muck and filth. Right, sit and wait. That didn't take long, did it? That was 3 minutes. You get a whiff of that, they're all over it like a tramp in a nut pie. Bloody middle rod though. Try my best not to get tangled. Come here. Oh, I'm going to give this up as a fucking bad job. Yeah. Only a baby one. Yeah. Let's put a light on. Only a little in, but nowhere to come for eels. For pipe bait, and the other one's going now. Right, let's have one more. These rigs are smashed to bits. Right, let me untangle this little lot. Right, I've got another tactic, and that other tactic is just put one rod out and sit and wait. Might not get us tangled then. So I'll just stick one rod out. Right, and have a wait. Come on, let's have a PB. Get that net out of the way. Don't need that unless we get a whopper. The chances of getting whoppers are probably quite high actually. In the meantime, light goes out. I'm sitting down here and chilling. I think I'll have another couple and I'm going to piss off to me scratching and just put one pipe rod out for the evening. Night. It's dark o'clock. And there's 2 swans swimming up river, down river. I don't know if you can see them, but there's 2 swans there. I've not had a bite for about 5 minutes. I think I'll have a recast. Oh. Well, I've just reeled that one and cast it back out. All there's left a bit of skin. Didn't get a beep on the old screaming Delkims, did I? Right. Let's have another go. Stink. And we just had a tinkle. We had a tinkle. Gone. Or is it? No, there's one on. No, there's one on. Come on. Come here, you little bar steward. Oh. Only diddy ones now. Good pipe bait them. I'll have to come back and get some. Bring a bucket. Come on. Oh fucker. Right, I think I'll have one more. Got a little bit of fish left and I think we'll knock it on the head. These rigs are smashed to bits, but never mind. It's only eels, isn't it? I'm going to stink. Oh, the light's going to go out. Told you. And another tinkle. Feel like there's anything on that. Spat it out. Just a bit of scope. No, there's a bit of fish there. A bit of fish there. Put a bit of stinky stuff on. And a quick lob. Right, tell you what, let's stick the head on. Let's stick the head on, see if we can get a specimen, a bigger one. hasn't been touched. Let's see if we can get a monster. And the light's gone out. Splosh! Right. Let's wait for a monster. Fucking reek. Here we go. Here we go. That's a ticket. Right, there's no happening on that fish head. I've just chucked the pipe rod out in the margin here. Not sticking it out there. Eels live out there. I've just chucked it in that river lettuce. I'm going to bring the other two in. Well, the other one in, the other one's already in. And that's a bit of fun for tonight. Might have another go in the morning. There we go. I'll take that off the hook just in case anything comes in the middle of the night and decides to pinch it and take my rod with it. There we go. Right, light's gone out. And on that note, gotta wash my hands. Smell like engine brackets piss pot. Yeah, look at that. I'm covered in eel jizz. I don't know if that's me or the eel muck. Right, I think I'll chill out. Get my boots on, get me bit of carpet down, put my feet up and chill. Oh, fucking hell, it's everywhere. Oh well, bit of fun for an hour, wasn't it? Fucking great idea, that, yeah. Let's catch eels on purpose, he said. It'll be fun, he said. Yeah. The light's gone out. Right, bedtime for Bonzo. I'm knackered after all that eel wrestling. Night night, sleep tight. Oh, the bed bugs do not bite. If they do a poo, put it in a Cornish stew. Into the ambulance, ring, ding, ding. Fish house, elephant in Peking. Busy, busy, bee. Diddle, diddle, dee. Daddy's an accountant just like me. Night, night. God bless. Morning. I'm having me brew. I don't do mornings. If I have a fucking pound for every time I said that in a video, but I do. I feel like a mong in the morning. It's like that. The Windalikkerz fucking bus boat's just gone past there again now and all like that, you know. Peach Melba. and I'm going, just sat down on the bank drinking a brew and they're all looking at you as if it's some fucking, what do you call it? Wow, look at that, that's the next extinct creature in the bushes. Yeah, while taking a quick lick of the windows. Oh, licorice. Yeah, I wasn't quick enough on the camera though to grab it and get down there as they went past like that. I'm going to have a snooze, wake me up. And I'm going to pack up and piss off home, guys. I might have a go for the eels, but I'm covered in fucking eel snot. Get a state of me, I'm minging and I'm fucking, I stink. When you can smell yourself, it's bad, innit? When you can smell your own stink. I mean, I got a waft yesterday. In fact, I had another one this morning. I got out of my sleeping bag And I went like that and I got a waft of me testicles, you know, that have been festering for a couple of days, and you get that waft and you go, and sometimes it comes up your t-shirt, doesn't it, and out, like, outside the top, and you go, oh yes, and you go, oh fucking hell, you know, you get that really horrible stink and you think you're in a mosque, but you're not, you're in a bivvy on the banks of a river fishing. Oh, I'm going to have me brew, I'm going to have a slow pack up, and we'll just fuck about as we pack up, eh? Yeah. Match anglers are down there now. They've turned up this morning. Yeah. So I might show off and catch a few eels, you know what I mean? Check this out, lads. Yeah, look at me catching massive penises. Check it out, lads. You with them little fucking... You got to take the rods apart, haven't you? They take the fucking rod to bits, you know, like when you go home. When you've finished fishing and you go home, you take your rod to bits and then you put it in your rod bag. They fucking do it every time they catch a fish that big. Like that. Take it to bits. You just don't put it in the bag. They leave it there. And then they'll put a little, something called a pinky on a size 22 hook. Whatever the fuck that is. And then they put the rod back together and have another go. And then they'll get another one on his pinky, size 22 hook. Foul hooked. And they'll fucking take the rod to bits again. When do you get it on hinges? Get a fucking one of them poles on hinges, then you can just fold it over. You don't have to take it apart and put it on the floor. Fucking, I don't know. Right. What's always a swan? It's them swans from last night pissing off back down for something to eat. You know what, they'll come up here, don't they? They come up here to sleep, to go to bed like me, and then they go down the more productive area of the river later on, like now, to go and catch something, to go and get some food, because there's much more wildlife. It's fucking dead up here, isn't it? It's full of eels. Windalikkerz. Yeah, right, bollocks. Get my boots on. I've only got my flip-flops on. Got my racing slippers on, lads, look. I've got my racing slippers on. You see my brown eye? I mean my slippers. Here it comes. Licorice flavour, raspberry flavour, peach melba, anything you want. Hello, poor people. That's it, but they've had the daily trip. The government said they could have a little jolly up and down the river, and that's it. They have to go home and sit on the couch again now and be afraid because the television tells them to. Right, chaps and chapesses, let's have a look at the SAS Targus tactical alarm bag. Yeah, made by Targus, top of the range angling equipment. Top of the range, look, Targus. That's the name, Targus. See it there? Top of the range gear, that, guys. Oh, shit you not. Right, so this is the tactical alarm pouch where all the alarms and bits and bobs go in. Little SAS tactical pouches, so when you're on the bank, you can mooch about with, like, you know, the Kelvin Nosh tactical gear, yeah? So you think you're at Prince's Gate in London 1982 taking on the Iranian embassy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Little pouches for your tactical batteries. And another pouch here for some more tactical batteries. And as you can see here is a tactical screwdriver in a tactical blue. So now we've got all the tactical gear all in here, and I've even got a tactical 20p. That's another screwdriver. Okie dokie, and some tactical boxes there that used to have some food in, yeah, and another tactical box from the tactical pound shop. So I'm all tactical and ready to go. So if shit hits the fan, guys, I've got my tactical Targus and another tactical camo bag, not in blacklist, so it's a bit gay in it. Okay, we've got some old school solar tactical let me know I've got fish on the end things. Yeah, that go up and down like that. They'll come in another video when I can't be arsed with me tactical alarms. Got a mini tactical dildo and a few more in there. So I better pack my tactical gear away before 2-2 sass come and try and nick it off me. Can't believe I didn't catch any pike with my tactical alarm pike bag. From Tigers as well, top the range kit, lads. Right, that's it. Another weekend. Pike fishing. We didn't get any pike. We had a few eels, didn't we? We got a bending the rod, so it was a bit of crack on it. Okay, slamming it, horrible bastards. Right, so I've packed up and ready to pop smoke. That's me done. I'm going to chuck this in the motor. Back to Clown World. See you later, kids. Shot bomber. See ya. Oh yeah, don't forget, Screaming Delkies hoodies, t-shirts, caps and beanies on sale now. Any colour you want, even pink with gold glitter. Shot bomber. Right, I'm going for real now. Flag. So there I was driving home, kids. I was driving home and I bumped into Lee Top Rod because he won the match at the Peace and Quiet lately the other week. And lo and behold, he's got a Screaming Delkins hoodie on. CDs
Top bombers.
Have a quick turn around, shows you the arse. Look at the arse of that. Look at the size of that arse. Yeah. But Nesbit ain't got one. What's this shite here, Nesbit? What's this? You look like a tramp. Look at all your potholes. Yeah. That's Nesbit and that's Lee Top Rod because he caught us 26, was it?
26 for Top Bomber.
And then I asked him where was his t-shirt, where was his hoodie for the photograph. He didn't have on.
Got it on today, look.
Right guys, I'm pissing off. We're down the river. I've had loads of eels. What have you had?
Loads of roach and skimmies.
Loads noddy fishing and you're pike dangling, aren't you?
Pike dangling for nothing.
For nothing, because there's no pike in here. You found that out because I didn't catch it. If I don't catch it, there's none in here. That's the excuse, innit? Right, I'm pissing off home. My testicles are getting very itchy.
Itchy.
Some new tight pants from Primark, tell you. Right, see you later, kids. Top bomber.
Top Bomber.
Fuck off, you cunts.